Hey y'all, welcome back to Correctional Junkie, the podcast where we talk all things correctional healthcare from the inside out. I'm your host, Nurse B, and this is episode 15. For today's topic, I want to talk about if I could hold up a sign. Now, what do I mean by that? Ladies, beware. In corrections, these inmates are so good at what they do. Now, a lot of y'all are talking to the inmates through letters, and some of y'all are, on the phone calls with them and doing the actual video. And y'all have no idea who y'all are dealing with. Now, I'm not saying all inmates are bad and up to no good, but I'm going to say you got quite a few of them that are. And let me tell you, if I could hold up a sign, I would tell you, girl, you don't want this one. Girl, run. Girl, no. These inmates, some of them are really very disturbed. And what I mean by that is they love to gas people. They love to board up. They love to cut. They love to speak a very vulgar language. No respect. If you are talking to an inmate on the video, you need to ask that inmate to show you his arms. Tell him, I want to see the front and the back, because you need to see if he's a cutter. Okay? Because that means he doesn't have coping skills. The coping skills that he chooses is to cut on himself or cut on somebody else, because he doesn't know how to express himself. Communication is just not his language, not the way you want to communicate. The gasser. Some of y'all, and that's in corrections, you know what that is. But to the ones that are listening that don't know what gassing is, it's when they take a fluid. It could be water. It could be urine. Who knows what it is? And they decide that because they're upset and they cannot express themselves correctly, or they don't get what they want in a timely manner that of their choice, okay? Then they decide that when you come to that door, either to give them medication or to serve them their meal tray, hell, even to bring them out, that they're going to gas you with a fluid, okay? Ladies, these are not the ones you want. You need to ask them questions. You need to find out from them, are they disrespectful? Hell, look them up and see what are they really in here for. Check them out. How long you been in here? Because I'm telling you, the longer you incarcerated, the more problems you may have with that individual. Now, I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying the ones that don't choose to embrace coping skills will tear up your whole life. Come out and destroy your life because they don't know how to cope. The coping skills they have chosen, they believe in their mind that when they get out to the free world, that they can turn it off. But ladies, I'm here to tell you, You cannot turn it off when this is how you've been choosing to cope. So think about that for a moment. You in this relationship with this inmate. He been incarcerated let's just say 10 years. You are thinking, oh my God, this guy is amazing. He's so positive on the calls with me. He's always writing me. Yeah, because he need a place to stay when he get out, you know. He needs you to keep putting money on his books, you know, and sending him things. That's how this works. Not all of them, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Just certain ones, yes. And they have more than one young lady. You ain't the only one, okay? They just got to keep a plethora of women in order to have somewhere to lay their head at the end of the day when it's time to be released. Now, back to what I was saying. So he been in there 10 years. He get out, he come to stay with you. Okay. And the first argument that you have, he want to tear up your house. Why? Because he doesn't have any coping skills. He doesn't know how to have a healthy argument. He doesn't know how to walk away and calm down and come back and revisit the conversation, you know, and say, okay, let's work this out. No, he gonna tear up your house. He gonna cut you, or he gonna cut himself. He gonna board himself inside of your home, as we call it, boarding up. Okay, where they cover up all the windows with paper or toilet paper, whichever one is available to them. Okay, because he want to be left alone. Okay, so this is concerning, ladies, because you want someone that is have his head on right? And when y'all have a situation, you know, we can talk about it. You know, let's work it out. You know, you're not looking for a nightmare. But unfortunately, that's what a lot of y'all end up with, is a nightmare. So my thing is, background check these men that you call yourself talking to, that you think you know because of all the things he's saying. Because when you get off that call with him, he sits and runs his mouth like a chick, okay, about you and the other chicks he got. How he got you trained, okay, to do what he wants you to do. Yeah, this is how he talks. Now, I hear all of this through passing, you know. He's sharing your information. Don't hook y'all friends up with they cellmates, okay? Don't do that. Don't ruin some other chick's life. Because you think the dude you talking to is, you know, good to go. Please don't. I want y'all to be careful. I want y'all to think about who you're dealing with, because you don't know who you're dealing with. You need to ask questions. Are you on medication? Hey, what kind of medication are you taking? Because you need to know. Because if he's taking a lot of mental health medication and he get out and he decides that he don't no longer need it, baby, you don't know who you're going to be dealing with. It will not be him. It will be his alter ego. And that alter ego might rock your world the wrong way. So, love to all you women out there that want somebody special in your life. But in the corrections world, you have to be very careful who you are talking to, who y'all choose to deal with, because I get it. A lot of y'all believe in second chances. It might work for some, but not everybody. Not everybody needs a second chance. Some of these people need to stay where the hell they at, and some of them need to be by themselves. And stay by themselves because they know how they are. They know they're a piece of work. They know it. They know it. So once again, beware of who you're dealing with in corrections. That's it for my episode. I hope that this gave you something to think about. Share it with a friend. Share it with a coworker. Subscribe wherever you listen. And follow us on Instagram at Correctional Junkie Podcast for more behind the scenes and real talk. Until next time, keep showing up, keep standing strong, and keep doing this work that matters.